Hey, Mr. Sally, thanks for taking the time to go through this proposal. I know this is probably not quite what you were expecting, but this is typically what we send out, so I already had a lot of the content ready, so this is the fastest way I can get something out there to you. However, we don't normally do web design projects, so I had to add some content regarding web design. So I apologize if there's any typos or if there's anything that's not clear. Just let me know if there's anything I need to go over, and we can get that sorted out. Now, the reason for this video is that I did want to clarify a couple of things. The first thing being that you'll notice I did put a section in there regarding SEO, and you'll notice specifically in the pricing section that there is a part that mentions SEO for Atlas and SEO broad. What that's simply referring to is with the Atlas is obviously ranking for anything Atlas related, so Atlas motors, Atlas AC motors, and so forth. More than likely it's not necessary. I imagine that by the time we get all the content loaded on the website and have the titles and the descriptions and everything set up correctly, you'll more than likely rank for it, seeing as how you're as far as I know, the only Atlas group selling motors. So you should be fine there. But I went ahead and included an option just in case if we don't rank for that. And then the next option is the broad phrase. And by broad, what I'm simply referring to is taking Atlas away. So ranking for AC motors, gear motors, and DC motors, and so forth. Now, I did include a price, however that price is not set in stone. I really just included that just to kind of give you an idea of what you can expect. The price I put in there is $1,500. Now, honestly, that price could range anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 or even more depending on the keywords that we want to target. And that's because we'd have to figure out how many keywords we wanted to target and then the competition of those keywords. And all of that will reflect the price or determine the price. And another part is I want to make sure that the expectations are set correctly in terms of when you can expect to rank and all of that good stuff. So typically with ranking, we tell our clients, we tell our local clients to expect up to 6 months. Since this is a national project, what I've found in my past experience of working on a handful of national projects is that generally it's going to take up to a year for us to start getting on the front page for some of our keywords. Now, again, what's going to determine that is the competitiveness of those keywords. So, for example, ranking for a gear motor is we'll probably be able to rank for that faster than what we'll be able to rank for just motor in general. So the speed of which we can rank is going to be determined by how competitive each keyword is. And but more than likely, there's not going to be any keywords that we're going to be targeting, at least no main keywords that we're going to be targeting that we're going to be able to rank for in less than 3 to 6 months. So I do want to make sure that expectation is set correctly. Again, that's something that whenever we get to the point that you're ready to start an SEO campaign, we can sit down, hash out all the details, and figure out how to move forward. Now, I understand that the price can seem a little steep, but the reason for that is because there is a lot of work involved with SEO, especially whenever you're trying to compete for heavily competitive terms. That being said, obviously, I believe in our process. I believe in what we do. And the reason for that is because I've had the privilege of working with a handful of companies now, and so far we've been able to get results for every single one of them. And by results, I'm not just referring to ranking on page 1. While we have been able to rank on page 1 for every one of our clients, we've also seen an increase in sales for every one of our clients. That's obviously the bottom line. That's what matters the most. But of course, I'm going to say that. Obviously, I'm going to say that. However, below this video, you'll see a "Can you trust us?" section, which I know I don't have to convince you to trust me. But again, this is a templated proposal, so it's already there. So you might as well check it out. I've got some testimonials, some references, if you want to call them. That's there if you want to take a look at it. So hopefully all of that is set. We're clear on that as far as setting the expectations. Now, the part of the proposal that you should really pay attention to is the challenges and solutions section. That's really where I try to spell everything out. Again, if there's anything in the web design section that doesn't make sense, let me know, and we can figure that out together. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about anything regarding the proposal, if there's anything I put in there that didn't make sense, if some pricing doesn't make sense, let me know, and I'm happy to try to clarify anything. And I look forward to hearing from you.